Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co daily stock market review for the trading day ending Monday, August 10th. Firstly to the S&P 500, and here we see a confirmed change of trend today that follows the market finding support down within that highlighted yellow zone, an area that we've been continually watching for quite a few months, a very important area of support extending all the way down to 2040. The buyers have come back very strongly today, a very large white body candle. Buyers strongly committed, strongly in control, changing the trend in all three timeframes, and here we have a return back to this indecisiveness in this market, where the market trades below the cloud, above the cloud, below the cloud, and now back up above the cloud. So much indecision in this market. The buyers returning here solidly have breached the round number 2100 as well. Good likelihood of them testing up to the 2114 level, and if we do see some selling coming in there, we could then see a change of trend back to the downside. This is something of an extreme candle. We may not see strong follow through, and that suggests that if we do see the market trade to higher levels, we're unlikely to breach that 2114 over the next day's trading. If we do see selling coming off here, watch the 2100 round number for support, and then the small amount of support around the thin Ichimoku cloud, roughly around this 2093 level. Down below there, obviously that area of support below the Ichimoku cloud from about 2080 down to 2040 is very important. Next to the Dow 30, and here we see a market that's more advanced than the S&P, trending down in a bigger picture time frame, making a series of lower peaks and lower troughs. The market rallying here off a very small black body candle which found support below 17350. That was a hammer type pattern, potential reversal, and reversals need to be confirmed, and that's where we have this small shadow and the larger shadow on the bottom. The large shadow on the bottom needs to be twice the length of the body, and I think we've fulfilled that. We were looking for confirmation, and we've had that today. So potential for the market to trade higher, but a large white body candle, strong upside momentum, and the strength of the buyers has been that great that they've taken out the past 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. So very good solid upside momentum. Something of an extreme day as we've seen with the S&P. If we do see the market rally, we may find some strong resistance at the bottom of this highlighted zone around 17684, and at the Kijun-sen indicator around 17708. Next to the Nasdaq 100, and here we see the market gapping up, establishing another window which will provide a nice solid little platform below where the market's trading at the moment. Not as strong a candle as the previous. In terms of true range, that takes into account the gap. We have the buyers showing quite some eagerness here, and the breach outside of the highlighted zone and above the 4562 suggests that the buyers are quite strong in this market. We now have transitioned back into a first time frame uptrend, as well as the market maintaining price action up above that Kijun-sen. We can see here the Kijun-sen has acted as support again for the fourth occasion over the past couple of weeks, with formation of a small body candle, however, and a larger shadow on the top here than we've seen with the other markets. It does suggest that there has been some selling coming in late in the trading session, small loss of commitment, but taking into account the true range of this market, I suggest that it may not be as significant as the small body on this candle suggests. We certainly could see the market trade higher. We could find some support extending up through the body of this previous candle up above the 4600 level, and certainly some very strong resistance extending up to about this 4600 level, and certainly up above there to this window that was opened up about 4659. Any selling is going to have to be strong enough to breach the window, and then we should see very strong support coming in at 4510 if the sellers are strong enough to trade down to that area. Next to the Russell 2000, and here we've seen the buyers come into this market solidly today. The previous day's trading, the market found support once again down below a window that was opened up, closing the window technically, but with the market failing to close below that window, it suggests that it could still be active. On that candle, we saw the buyers take control of the market. It was only weak control, but the important thing was the sellers losing control, and we've seen confirmation of that change of control here today with the buyers closing with very strong control and showing some strong commitment. this is not as great a range as we've seen with the other markets, and suggesting that this market here looks quite healthy in terms of the first time frame uptrend, but we are in a second time frame downtrend in terms of peaks and troughs, and this suggests that the market is likely to find resistance around one of these areas, either here at the Tenkan-sen where we're trading at the moment, 1222, or up at the 1225 level, or perhaps up at the 1233 level, and then we may see some more selling coming in line with the market being bearish in the longer term and medium term time frame.